Co-op is in a weird spot right now. There's more of it than ever, and most of it is the same 4 ideas wearing different hats. These 5 aren't. One of them lets you punch your friend's soul out of his body, and I'm not being cute about that, it's a mechanic. 5 co-op games worth knowing about. Let's get into it. Starting off at number 1, Claude. This is a co-op survival horror game set in an abandoned dinosaur theme park called Prehistoria, and the store page is refreshingly blunt about your role in it. You are not the apex predator here. Structurally, this is closer to old school survival horror than a shooter. You're managing inventory, solving what's blocking your route, scavenging through enclosures and tunnels, while a Utah raptor works out where you went. It plays solo, but 4 people whispering in a dark dinosaur park is obviously the version that matters. The thing that will make or break it is the dinosaur AI. Get that wrong and a raptor is just a guy in a suit running at you in a straight line. Get it right and this is the co-op horror game of the year. Number 2 is Stonewards. 1 to 4 players, first person, and you're a crew of dwarves answering distress calls from kingdoms that are about to get overrun. The loop is wave defense, and then between waves you sprint down into procedurally generated mines to grab whatever's valuable before the horn goes again. And that's the actual idea here. The mining is on a clock you can't see. Stay down there chasing one more vein and your friends hold the next wave 1 dwarf short. That's not a mechanic, that's an argument waiting to happen, and I mean that as a compliment. My hesitation is that wave defense plus mining plus roguelite upgrades is a sentence you could also use to describe Deep Rock Galactic, which has owned that space for years. It's also launching into early access, so what you buy is not what you'll eventually get. Number 3, and this is the strange one, Grain Rot. The surface burned. You're something called a living spark, an artificial soul wearing a wooden body that's just barely strong enough to move things and build things. You ride an elevator down into a place that rearranges itself every time, and you haul back whatever's left of the old world. Here's the part that got my attention. When your body breaks, you don't die. The spark spills out and stays in the run, drifting next to your team as a voice and a light until you can find a new vessel. And with the right opening, that vessel can be someone else's. You can knock a teammate clean out of their own body at the worst possible moment. That is a genuinely great idea. My worry is everything stacked on top of it. Extraction, base building, carpentry, permanent progression. Games that reach for that many systems usually land one of them. Worth flagging too, the developers disclose AI generated voice lines, so you'll hear that going in. Number 4 is SnowJob. 4 players drop into a frozen, anomalous zone hunting artifacts buried under the ice, with a storm rolling in behind you. The snow is fully simulated. You dig through it, you can pack it into cover, or you can bury yourself in a drift and just vanish for a few seconds. Nobody else is doing that, and it's the only reason this one is on the list. Because let's be honest about what the rest of it is. Quota, extraction, 4 players, proximity chat. This is the Lethal Company formula in a winter coat, and you already know how a run goes before you press start. Every artifact has to be dug up and scanned. Scanning is loud, and whatever lives down there doesn't need to see you to find you. If the snow does something the formula hasn't already done, this is great. If it's just texture, it's the 40th one of these. And number 5, Saving Yellow Ox, which has the best setup on this list, and I'm not sure the game around it earns it yet. 4 siblings who haven't gotten along in years. Their father dies and leaves one condition. Whoever brings back the family ox inherits everything. Problem being, a UFO took the ox. So now it's 2 to 4 players racing up a floating countryside full of traps and moving platforms, shoving each other off ledges with the ability to rewind time to swing the platforms your way. The time manipulation in a competitive climbing race is a real idea. But climbing games are absolutely everywhere right now, and every one of them looks like the last one in a thumbnail. This has to prove it isn't just another one, and the trailer alone can't do that. That's 5, everything's linked below. Let me know what I've missed, because there's a lot of this stuff coming out and I definitely haven't seen all of it.